Hello, how's it going? My name is Jose Lara. Welcome to Jose Loves Flutter. We're doing a TikTok tutorial with Flutter. Here's the way that it looks currently in the application. And today I'm going to show you, I've already shown you a little bit about the UI and how everything's set up. Now I'm going to be showing you the data side and how we're getting ready to start integrating Firebase in the backend. So what we have here is we have an object which gets randomized, which populates the UI. We have a picture, a username, a dummy description that's the same for everybody else, a song name, and a cover art here, and then a different video for the different pages. So you will notice that everything's randomized. So that's the first step in order to ensure that we have what is required to make this thing actionable is getting the data in and the data objects. So let's take a look at what it takes to create this UI. So each of these elements each of the objects which create one of these pages over here that gets swiped, that is what I call a TikTok in this model. So what we required is for the video, we require a video URL. In order to know how many likes it has, we have the likes counter. Here's just an int because we cannot tell which users actually liked it. We don't have that data here in our model. We might, however, have access to that if we require it for the future. We have comments, which comments is actually an object which has a key, because when you click here in comments, I'm going to show you in the app, it comes up, and then now utilizing this key, we can fetch in our database the different users that have commented on the video. So we have comments, key, number of comments here just to display on the UI. We have a song here, and that's what gives us the song object, which the song object has a name, artist, audio URL, and cover art URL, which is what populates the data here that you see. We have an int for shares, how many shares we have, a song, as I already showed you, an effect. That will be, I'll discuss that in the future. We have a user here. We need a user to populate the user's URL. We have a user object here, which we utilize to populate the user handle and the user URL picture. And obviously, we can go here and fetch more details about the user and the videos that they have and their likes and so on. So that's what's going to be used with the user. That's why instead of the user object, we have the user details key, which we're going to use to retrieve this data over here. We have the handle and the image URL. So that's what we have right now. It's pretty simple. Now, this is all the data. This is all the code that is required to populate this UI. I'm going to show you. In the future, we're actually going to look at the actual UI and where this TikTok, how like the structures to how it was implemented. But before, I want to show you a little trick that I utilized to make this very quick. If you go to app.quickttype.io, you can write a JSON format file, and that will be converted to Dart or whichever language you want to convert it to. So let's actually put this like this. And here I just wrote a little example. Here's how I did it with TikTok. For example, I had like user, and I create an object here that would be called user. And as you can see, that the user class was generated, and that's how I generated everything in this UI. I just took a look at TikTok and what I required, and I just added it here in JSON format. If you want to learn more about JSON, you can go to w3.schools.com, what it's like, how you do it, and then this can be generated for you. You can click options and add the make all properties final, make all properties required. Here we could take that out so that you can use name parameters, generate copy with method, make all properties optional as well for null handling. That's actually pretty important sometimes. Yeah, so I just wanted to show you this little trick. Might be useful for you to do in the future and get something that's similar to what I have. And if you guys want to see how I randomized each item here, is not required or even desirable for building a TikTok clone. However, it's what I did. And if you want to know about it, I'll make a video on it. However, it is not required, so you don't have to know about it. Thank you so much for watching. In the next video, we're gonna probably look towards more like these animations with the circle and the notes and the marquee. We might look into all that tomorrow or in the next video. Okay, let me know what you're interested in the most when it comes to this tutorial series, and I'll try to make sure to get you covered. Okay, make sure you like, subscribe, all that. Give me more motivation to continue creating tutorials and teaching everybody all that I've learned in my journey as a developer. Thank you so much. Have a nice day.